So the kind of newest trend, I suppose, or maybe it's not a trend right now, but something that's been going on for a while is doing the Polymarket trading bots. And well, I've been kind of looking into it, and you can see the leaderboards on Polymarket. Let's just say monthly. You can see, some of the traders, their profits. Like some people are making more than $1 million per month. Like if we scroll down here, this is top 20. Let's just do page 2. We have monthly top 36 sensei. He might have been quite lucky here. Some of these traders, they are not bots, but they are just traders. See this one here. This one looks like just a regular trader maybe. And then we have someone like this. 1 month they have a profit of $500,000. This is an account I saw shared on Twitter. You can also see how many views it has here. And this for sure is a trading bot. And it trades the only crypto 15-minute market. So we have these Bitcoin up and down 15-minute market. And let me just refresh the page here. And this one, there's like 1 minute left, and then it goes to the next one, and you basically just try to predict, will Bitcoin go up or down within the next 15 minutes. And there's a few bots here now that trades this, and I know now that the Polymarket, they added a fee, so it makes the bots less viable, but there's still a lot of different markets on Polymarket, and I have been working a little bit on a bot now that it's far from finished, but I'll just demonstrate how it works. I can do the market slug, which is this part up here in the URL, and put it into my tool, and let me just refresh it for a moment here. Then I can start monitoring, and now it's just gonna stream in the data here when the market starts. So now this market here will start in it actually started. You can see here now that we get data in here on the console, and then what I've done in this bot is that I have a method to record the data. So this is all data that we are streaming in from Polymarket. They have an open WebSocket that you can connect to and get the data. And then I store the data to a CSV file here. You can see here that if I just go down, that it's gonna stream the data. So that means that I can in the future just basically rerun a market again and again if I wanna try out different strategies for a certain market. Yeah, you can make a strategy fit exactly that market, and then maybe the next market's not gonna work. And that's fine, but this allows me to get down a lot of data and write different strategies. And there's several different strategies that you can run on Polymarket that I have been looking into. So the 2 strategies that I'm looking into right now, basically just trying to copy this guy here. So what he does is, on Polymarket you have a price, up and down. And now the market is very efficient, so this will happen in a very rare case where the total price of a pair is below $1. So in a completely efficient market, the price of the prediction, if it's gonna go up or down, should always be $1, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes the price will actually be 99 cents or 98 cents. For something that's actually worth $1, because let's say you buy both sides of the trade, and you just hold both of the tokens to the when the market resolves, then you get $1. But think about if you can actually buy both sides and it only costs you 99 cents, then actually you make 1% on the trade. But the caveat here is that now they introduced fees specifically on the 15-minute markets here, so it's probably not viable exactly, but I thought to myself, let's just try this out, to simply just copy this guy here, and let's see one day. I mean, he's still making look at this. He's made $83,000 the past 24 hours. 83,000. And I mean, it's just mind-boggling. So you can see here how he takes both positions, right? So here he has the Solana up and down January 8, 2:45 to 3 a.m. This is he have about 1,000 shares at up, and then he have about more than 1,000 shares down. He pays 66 cents for up and then 44 cents for down, which is actually $1. We want to see both sides. This is so see how many he does all the time. So he did 83,000 for one day, but if you look at his activity, each of the trades is like $1, like 170, $0.44, like 1.5 share, and it's on the same market. So just keeps adding to his positions depending on some kind of criteria that he has is in his strategy, right? So let's take a look at some of these. Bitcoin up and down, January 8, 3 to 315. So that's $100, down 70. And then up here is 29. So I know that these don't add up, but it might. Well, I guess it actually does, right? So he did. He bought these tokens, 150, 130, 130, 157 shares at 70 cents each 1 minute ago. And then since then, he has added to a position, right? 10 shares, 29. So that's basically a 1% gain. 1% gain here. And this is 28. So that's actually a 2% gain, right? Because what is he paying here in total? So that's 70 plus 28. And it's only 5 shares. And then 28, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. So he basically he puts a position, and then he adds shares. He's basically just scalping like 1%. So how that's kind of tied in with the fees, I'm not sure about. I'm not exactly sure how much the fees is, because the fee structure also depends on the price of the token. So if you buy a token where the price is like 50 cents, it's more compared to like the edges of the market. Like if you have 90 cents and 10 cents, then the fees will be less. So here he buys kind of at the edges of the market. I don't know if that's something he does consistently. If you just only look at these two trades, you have no risk, right? Because if you buy both and hold to expiration, he will get $1 worth, right? For sure, like per of the shares. But he only paid 49 plus 31. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 80 cents. So actually, just of these two trades, it's like 20%. That's the 20% return just there. It just seems like he adds small amounts to the position whenever his algorithm determines that it is a good trade in one way or the other. But basically, he does a almost zero risk strategy somehow by trying to buy both sides of the trade. So he's like risk neutral, but try to get a discount on it. So if you buy both sides, the value should be $1, but he tries to get it to a discount in his trading strategy. So so basically, this is what I'm trying to make. And look at this, like his position value right now is only 31,000, and his whole profit loss is more than 600,000. Like he's just printing. This is basically just printing money. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so this is basically what I'm working on, and right now I have what I showed you, the ability to record these trades, and then I have different strategies. So I have my default strategies, which is basically what we're looking for. When we have a pair price that's less than a certain amount, then we want to put a trade. But now when I've been testing the few like hours and days, it's very rare that the price of a pair at the same time is lower than $1. And if it is, it's only like very milliseconds. And from what I can see, how he does it, it's not exactly where he finds a specific time where both pairs line up exactly where it's a good price, but he kind of adds on to it. So he kind of balances his accounts somehow all the time, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna try to mimic, and then yeah, try to keep you posted, like and see how it goes. So that's all for today. Have a good one.